So now we're in your studio. So this is where all of the magic happens, huh?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we just moved into this particular facility, but this is all the equipment that I used to make it happen. All of the hits that you guys know about. And Personal Jesus is over there, and O2 and Out the Box, all that stuff is all
Wow.
over here, so. Oak Park. Yeah.
Oh, Park. Okay.
Yeah, all of that was done with this. Not at this particular facility, this is new, but yeah, all of this equipment. I think I really have a lot of good music for people.
Amazing.
But,
Amazing.
you know, sometimes it gets overshadowed. So I hope that people will investigate not just this portion. That's just a small, you know, that's a small area. But I think my music speaks more volumes than anything that my personal life, you know, could do. But as a recording artist, for a living, I had to remove the artist part and just become a recording activist.
A recording activist.
Yeah, so that's where I am right now. I am a recording activist, and sometimes you're not going to get money.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes you don't know how your rent's going to get paid. And sometimes you don't know, it's not about the money you get from the gig, it's about, is the message getting conveyed? And are you using your platform to raise the consciousness of the people? And that's what I feel I'm here to do now.
I can guarantee you, for every fan that you may have lost in the past 2 weeks, you've gained at least 10.
Wow.
I know that there are people within the LGBT community who may have never purchased a Tonex CD, but are now listening.
Wow.
And they're going to the store and they're buying your music because they're being fed. They're not being beat over the head.
Mm-hmm. Can I say something there?
Yeah.
You know, in the past, I preached, ironically, very harshly, against the LGBT community. And so I just wanted to go on record and say that, you know, because people have footage, you know, that can pop up anywhere. So before you guys come for me, just know that I was doing what, at that time, my knowledge and convictions were, the understanding of the word that I had then, and honestly, the way I was brought up was more so what it was. Because the reaction that you get for preaching against gays and lesbians and bi or whatever it may be, it's, you feel like you're the president of the United States when you see the reaction of when that subject matter comes up, when they're preaching and the way it's done. And I am very remorsed. Not that I didn't, I was doing what I knew at the time in that state of ignorance. There's a way to address everything. I'm still against promiscuity because I know the harms of it firsthand, in hetero or homo. But the way I did it in the past, I'm sure there were a lot that were hurt and confused, because I was hurt and confused and just thought this is what I was deemed and had to do. And so I just wanted to formally apologize, informatively apologize about the way I did that. And I own that.
Yeah.
But we grow.
And at the same time you were preaching against the LGBT community, you were struggling with same-sex desires.
And thinking that by preaching it out, that it then makes it go away.
But
And
it doesn't.
It doesn't make it go away. More than attacking any particular subject matter or certain lane, I had to learn how to just preach Jesus, the death, burial, resurrection, period. People have to go through life, and then as they read, they get challenged in different areas by the word, and not just one version of the word. When people really have a hunger and thirst for knowledge and spirituality and their connection with God and salvation, they don't just take the surface sermon. My pastor said, well, go deeper.
Deeper.
Go deeper, read, and study to show, not them, yourself approved. A workman that needed not be ashamed. And because I did that, I'm able to come back as a grown man saying, you know, I did some things thinking I was doing the right thing. In my mind, it was the right thing at the time. But it was not. The approach was incorrect.
There is a song that has really hit home with me, and I think it's one of your new recordings, and it's called This Is All of Me.
Yes.
And I really think it speaks to your journey going from a person who was dealing with his same-sex attraction and not wanting to embrace who you knew you were,
right,
to the person that is sitting before me today.
Yes.
And the lyrics are so profound. And I'm going to read some of it. It goes, I was so scared that people wouldn't love me. My heart was petrified that God would judge me. And some of my family just up and straight disowned me. I might have to walk alone, but I'm not lonely. This is all of me. Can't take half of me. This is all of me. I hope that you're proud of me. I never thought that I would walk away from everything and everyone I love, but I refused to live a lie for them so I could fit inside of their mind's glove. And now I walk around with dignity. I have to say that again. And now I walk around with dignity because there's no need for me to push and shove. Take it or leave it. Here I am.
I never thought that I could walk away from everything and everyone I love. But I refuse to live a life for them so I can fit inside of their mind's glove. And now I walk around with dignity because there's no need for me to push and shove. Take it or leave it, here I am. So many years I cried when I heard rumors, because deep inside I knew it was the truth. But hey, I took away all the power from the tabloids, and I found the courage to do what I was called to do. Hey, this is all of me. You can't take half of me. Yeah, man. Yeah.
That says it all for me.
Just hearing it read, not sang, gives it a whole different meaning even now as I'm sitting next to you. You know, I know I recorded it just maybe a week and a half ago.
It's that new.
It's that new. It happened post, I did it the day after the interview first aired. I had actually had the lyrics written 4 months, 5 months before it even aired, prophetically knowing where I would end up at the time. I could have never sang those lyrics, you know, but I hadn't earned the right to sing those lyrics. Everyone has their certain time when they get enough courage, and when you have enough love and friendship, true friends around you to support you, you can do anything. You can do anything, and this is one of the Goliaths I thought I could never tackle in my lifetime. And still be okay as a professional. Forget artists. This is beyond church. It's just the stigmas and the horrible phobias that come with society as a whole. So to be able to come to that and to hear you say it back to me in past tense, that I'm on the other side of that now. I'm just thankful that there are people like yourself and others, who Bishop Flunder and Bishop Pearson even. You know, I identify with so much of what he has went through by trying to make the love of God accessible to everybody. And but this was a journey I had to walk on my own. They had their own journey to walk. I can't really say what they went through, but that is the resolution of the African American male I am today.